skill gap kind of get closer.
Straight back into another Undead versus Night Elf here. This time it's Sheik's trying out his luck versus Starshaped, who we just saw struggle a little bit against Gargoyles, even though he won the one map. So maybe, what do you guys think? Sheik, does he go into the same kind of strategy or not?
I don't think he will, but
Yeah, I don't think he's as comfortable with gargoyles. I mentioned this in the last series. I think gargoyles is an inferior strategy. I think playing that tier 3 triple hero fiend style is just an overall stronger strategy. So that's what I expect to see from Sheik, but we'll see.
same. Yeah, I agreed.
And Starshaped, like, what adjustments is he supposed to make going into this? If any, really.
I actually don't think he can make adjustments. I think he's going to have to play this entirely differently because Sheik is going to go tier 3 fiends.
Yeah.
So I expect to see like a Demon Hunter, 4 or 5 archers, Naga second, tier 3 bears, you know, that kind of that build, super standard.
I'm really curious about that orange spot. In my mind, when I play human against Night Elf, I also think I never can interrupt, run across the map and do anything about it.
No, you
But
can't.
what would be different about Undead? Like, it's a Death Knight and a Roll of Necromancy, which is still very scary, but...
The reason I know you have the time for that is even against a Blade Master who, like, straight wind walks to that spot.
And can speed scroll as well, actually.
Yeah, and you can still get the blue and the orange before the blade gets there. Like the third ogre, the third guy you can't get. The third guy you just have to root your AOW and you can go back and get him later. But you still get that big item, which is just, yeah, that early on, it's just huge to have a greater healing potion.
Yeah. Class of attack for the Demon Hunter. Sheik's gonna creep on the left side, maybe somewhere, looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna do the famous orange spot.
If you won't do yours, I'll do mine.
Actually, Sheik, pretty surprisingly, didn't even scout at all. He doesn't care. It could be like sometimes what Night Elves do, they go for the gold mine creep camp first with the Enchant of War.
Yeah.
And
I like that too. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like if the undead is not scouting, that's super nice for you. So you never know. He's attacking the Murloc at this night. Okay.
Another thing on this
surround,
map,
surround.
Nope, close. Another thing I don't see high-level players do very much that I think they could do more or do better on this map, and I'm speaking specifically for Night Elf, but even for everyone, is taking this item right here. That big ogre guy is actually really easy to creep. You can creep him with like a Demon Hunter and 3 archers. So I don't think we didn't see Starshaped do it last game, and he actually did have the opportunity to do it at one point in the game. So I don't expect him to do it this game, but it's one thing that I think high-level players could do a little bit better.
Did you guys ever hear the story of like when I went to a tournament in China and I had to play Moon in round 1? It was an 8-player tournament. And I got Moon of all players in round 1. Oh. And it was best of 3. And then I remember I was like, I wasn't very confident and I thought it was bullshit that they always announced some bracket without ever showing the way they were drawing it. So I was just like, oh, whatever, you know. And then I went and I partied super hard the night before. I slept like 4 hours. And then, no joke, I played random. and game 1, I got undead on Knollwoods. And his Demon Hunter came to harass me. And I surrounded him. And then he came back again. And I surrounded him again. And I killed the Demon Hunter. And I was like, holy shit, am I beating Moon with undead or something? But then I had no idea what army to make and stuff. So I just made a bunch of A-bombs and stuff. And I had no clue what I was doing. So I still lost. No, and then I was like, oh, whatever. And then game 2, I played random. And I got human. And I won. And then I don't even remember how the vetoes went or anything. But then I saw that map 3 was Echo Isle. I was like, all right, so I picked human and I won. And I eliminated him round 1 while playing random twice. It was so sick, man.
Damn.
That's pretty awesome.
So funny.
One of the good old days. Oh, and Demon.
This night is. No, he's not gonna get it.
Oh, so close! Oh my goodness, that was really close. So something really cool just happened. They crept each other's minds and they got the exact same item. So they both got this garbage Bola de Cristal.
To be honest, I don't think it's garbage. It's not the best, definitely. That's not
Yeah.
what you want, but it can be good.
I think the cooldown is decent, that you can use it like 2 or 3 times before you actually sell it like later on. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need gold immediately and then you just sell it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Starshaped is listening to the cast. I love this. I love that he's taking this. This is kind of what it. No, I'm joking. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, look at how easy that is. That demon hunter only took like a third of his damage, and he gets a freaking House Stone. That is such
really
a strong item against undead.
Yeah, very well done. So there's no gargoyles indeed. He's going tier 3 Lich. Probably gonna throw down a Slug Arrows anytime now. And we have a double lore plus tier 3. So yeah, it's a basic Demon Hunter Naga into Bears, Dryads. It's a quick tier 3. Very different from the past few games.
This looks like
Lightning
very
Shield.
standard. Lightning Shield can be good against those ghouls. You put it on the Naga and cast it on the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, this base overlay doesn't look too hot here from Sheik. What the hell? Everything's at the front.
Nice mana burn.
Is he gonna
Sheik
go
was
Frostborn?
Sheik was trying to stay out of the range of the Demon Hunter, but Starshaped positioned himself and he was able to get that mana burn off. That was really nice.
So it looks like Starshape is back to playing Demon, Naga, like Dryad Bear, like he did yesterday versus Side, like, you know, very standard. Get staffs, try to get some good fights.
And this is what Starshaped is more comfortable playing too.
And very nice usage of the Crystal Ball. He saw the Slug Arrows, the Sacrificial Spirit. He saw that the undead is in his base, so he can comfortably take the middle.
Has a ton of good, a ton of very good information.
Yeah, huge value.
I retract my statement of
Thank
the ball
you.
being garbage.
Thank you.
Oh, Rune
Oh,
Bracer,
Rune
Bracers.
Bracers!
Yeah, yeah.
the drain.
Awesome.
And immediately gave the TP to the Naga, by the way. He's like, okay, you'll need that, I'm fine. But actually, like, he never turned off Frozen Arrow here. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's out of mana already on Naga. It's not too good. I think.
This is really cool. It's kind of standard, but Starshaped is getting those 2 Dryads, but you really only need 2 Dryads to get this map control and able to get these jacks like he's getting right now. And then he's going to switch directly into Bears, so we see the upgrades going. But mana burns the DK and then starts focusing down that Fiend, and Sheik is going to buy the Zeppelin and save the Fiend with like 1 HP. Nicely done by Sheik.
Oh, no mana burn on the Lich.
Is he going to pass the Hellstone to stay in the fight? Yep.
He needs double Lich really bad against the skeletons.
It's upgrading right now. It's going to be finished. Oh, it just finished 1 second ago.
Just finished, yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
Focus down.
And he has no mana? For Frozen Arrow. The Lich!
Yeah.
Lich is in. Oh, it's gonna be
Lich-
saved.
Oh my god, Sheik.
Gosh.
It's pretty close.
So, guys, Zeppelin has so little HP. 575. When I see a Zeppelin and I have a Naga, 4 archers, and a Dryad, it dies in about 1 round.
Yeah.
At like 1 or 2 points during that fight, that Zeppelin was right on top of that Naga. I actually think those, again, it's a minor mistake and it's much easier.
Okay, look at the boneyard placement. What is this base? This looks like a computer, easy or something. Like,
but it's much easier said than done. But I would have loved to have seen him switch his focus from the units onto that Zeppelin in the middle of the fight. But either way, I think he walked away on top of that fight.
Because he used so much mana creeping the middle spot with Frost Arrow, he had no mana during the fight. I think that was a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, and he didn't buy Clarity. Why did he not buy a Clarity on his Naga?
No.
He also has.
look at us back sitting. Like,
Yeah.
Can you pass
He
me the
also has
Mountain Dew,
these-
please?
Oh, he lost the ghoul to the creeps. Sheik that is.
It's funny. Another thing to note is using your Moonwells. This is actually something I've looked at in my own gameplay, is when to use Moonwells. And one thing that I started doing, and I've actually seen a slight win percentage increase in my own gameplay, is using your Moonwells when they're at full, so that they're able to regenerate more at the next night. And if we see, basically being more liberal with my Moonwell usage, and we see one of his Moonwells is at 293 out of 300. I actually would have liked to see him use that to just fill up his mana on the Naga, because then during this fight right now, we would see this Naga have a crap ton of mana. We would have been able to see like a Forked Lightning come out. He would have plenty of mana for those Frost Arrows, and then that Moonwell would start regenerating again once it does hit nighttime. Whereas now, that Moonwell is kind of not going to regenerate over nighttime, so it almost feels like a wasted resource when a Moonwell is full and not regenerating at night.
Plus the Naga has been out of mana for a year now, so that would have been nice.
Backseat tag team. Starshaped knows I love him. I actually do. Starshaped is a great guy. He's a really strong player. I think he's going to take these criticisms to heart. Or not to heart.
He's a great guy.
He'll take them lightly.
Too bad he's playing like shit, but he's a great man.
So Starshaped is playing exactly like I said he would play against Terror, had Terror done this strategy. Starshaped does basically this build. He waits till he gets a fight and feels like he gains an advantage, and then he expands. And that advantage came with that fight at this lab here, and then he extended that advantage by jacking here. But we see that expand is about 95% done, so it's going to finish here in a second.
How does this Night Elf army fare versus the Frostworm that's going to be there for the Bears?
You want me to go first side?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in my opinion, it's all about where you end up fighting, and you never want to fight by a tree line. Anytime you fight by a tree line against a Frostworm, it never ends well for the Night Elf player, because the Undead player will oh god, it's so frustrating. I'm getting anxiety thinking about it. But the Frostworm will end up going over the tree line, then coming back, throwing one of his Frost Novas, then going back over the tree line. Like, you try and switch your focus, but a good player, the Frostworm is obviously the most valuable asset in that Undead army. So a good player is going to be microing that Frostworm like a madman, and he's basically just going to keep him right on the edge of that tree line. And anytime you switch your focus of your Dryads from whatever they're focusing onto that Frostworm, the Frostworm goes out of view. And then those Dryads sit there and like idiots, and they don't do anything. So anyway, there's a fight coming.
Yeah. Illusion of Frostworm, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I think Starshaped realized immediately which one was the real one. But as well abolish the other one, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely you should.
There.
And you should remove Frost Armor as well.
Dispel, dispel. Dispel, dispel. There we go.
And those bears fall fast. Frostworm hits
This is actually what I'm talking about. So he's running. So he runs the Frostworm over that tree line. He's going to come back, throw one of the Novas on the DH. This is actually pretty good positioning for Starshaped, but I still don't think he's going to be able to take this fight. He needs more Dryads. He has an invul, that's good. He has invul in his team.
Some more upgrades would be nice, like +1 attack. Actually, I'm surprised Starshaped went for the +1 armor. Of all things.
Yeah, I agree. Usually you get the attack before the armor. I wouldn't be surprised if that maybe was a misclick.
Maybe. Not sure.
Okay, that's not as a coil. The Moonwell was already used on the X, but he's trying to go for the Frostworm. And Dryads are not removing Frost armor.
I expect to see invulnerability popped. Oh my goodness. Look at the Fiends just focusing down this Frostworm.
Nice control of the Death Knight running away from Demon Hunter so much.
Yeah.
To prevent mana burn. Since there's no boots on Demon Hunter.
And not only is he preventing mana burn, he's preventing that demon from attacking. So in the Undead army, the Death Knight does no damage himself, right? He's basically there for coils and aura. For the Night Elf army, the Demon Hunter does half of your damage. So when that Demon Hunter is chasing around the army, that reduces the overall DPS of your army by like 50%. So I second Side's thought that really nice control that Death Knight from Sheik, but keeping that Death Knight out of the fight and keeping that aura out of the fight is allowing Starshaped to win this fight. So Starshaped is going pretty far ahead here.
I would have thought he'd invuln first here, so he could at least mana burn the Death Knight before getting stuffed.
Yeah, that would have been a wise choice, I think. But
Expo going up in the meantime for Sheik.
Yeah.
Double staff would have been sick. If I was Night Elf, I would get double staff every single game. And I mean the staff of teleportation plus preservation to send back the hero straight into fight. Yeah, it's a great mechanic to master. Like Foggy uses that so well, and it wins him so many games, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is a very strong mechanic, and Starshaped usually does that. So I'm kind of surprised he's not doing that. When you do that, you have to be careful that you don't buy those staffs too early, because you find yourself at a unit deficit really early on in the game, and you're not able to take map control early enough. So it's not as easy as it sounds, but it is a very strong mechanic.
He stuffed the Dryads actually.
Yeah. He's not removing. Oh, there we go. Frost armor.
AOW, you're getting a punch on that.
You should have just fought with the Ancient of War as well, to be honest. Uproot that. Go to work.
Oh, and that Frostworm's still alive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sheik's not even producing units in the meantime. He's like, oh, I'll see what I can do with these.
So look at how Sheik is positioning that Frostworm right on the tree line. This is kind of what I was talking about before. There, exactly that right there. Do you see this? So he throws his Frost Nova, and then he runs over the tree line. And your units are just stuck there acting like idiots. Oh my gosh. Feels bad, man.
He's gonna get rid of the statue, but has no mana. Oh, not even. 45 versus 47, but Sheik expansion is finished now. We have no bears coming, just dryads.
There's no Moonwell summons, only 2.
Yeah.
One is full, the other one is half full. This is
Starshaped needs some attack upgrades so bad. Still 0-1. Oh, you can get orb actually now.
Yeah, he has the resources for. He had orb that time.
Oh, he's gonna let the expo die? What?
Yeah, I don't understand what he's
No,
doing.
yeah, you could still save it.
The Tinker Factory does a ton of damage. To
Oh,
the
he has
buildings.
dust by the way for the shade. If he remembers to use it, that would be nice. That's a little bit of XP as well.
By the way, Starshaped does have a wisp down here, so he is aware of this expand. There's only one acolyte on it right now, but he knows it's there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Making
good,
an
still
AP.
good timing to get double staff. Get the other staff on the demon. It's never too late.
Do we see
This
some
knight
heals
almost has a
from-
coil.
Yeah, he has enough now.
That's for a coil on the lich.
We do see a heal scroll picked up on that Naga. I love that.
Yeah, but still no double staff action. So if that demon gets staffed out, he's not gonna get back in the fight. And then the Naga can get chased after that. He's gonna transfer potion.
Now we have a second frost ram.
And there's trees.
Yeah. That's
I
dying.
hate those trees.
They should make it so that frost worms are so fat, they can't go above the forest. They can only go where there is no forest.
What, the lich?
So,
The lich is in trouble though. It's probably
if
gonna
this
is
die.
goes
Frostworm.
down,
Wow. That one lost patience.
finally one of the Frostworms goes down. So, kind of like what I was saying earlier with that Frostworm running over the tree and those Dryads not really doing anything, that really only feels bad when the Undead has like 3, 4, 5 Fiends. Because what happens with the Micro is the Dryads are trying to focus that Frostworm that's out of view. All the while, those 5 Fiends that do piercing damage are just destroying your Dryads. But what we saw in that fight is he was moving the Frostworms over top of the trees, but he only had 1 Fiend in his army. So his Dryads weren't actually taking that much damage while they were chasing the, invisible Frostworm, so to speak.
Yeah.
He needs to remake Tinker.
Oh, he bought back lich.
Oh,
The
focus it!
shade.
Oh no, you already got it. Oh, what the hell, yeah. So the Lich is on its own on the map, like there's no boots on the demon.
Yeah.
I think
you should.
Starshaped is just gonna go for the expo.
Yeah, you should
Yes,
go for the
there's-
expo.
There's no Nerubian here to speak of. Those acolytes are super
Yeah.
exposed. Does he have a
That's-
TP? He does not have a TP. He does have an anti-magic potion and a heal scroll though, so I think
And
he's
he
gonna feel
didn't
safe.
repair the Tree of Life, so I think he's gonna lose his expand as well. Yeah,
He is.
most definitely.
The
rough.
main the main is actually almost at main is at about 2300 right now. So even if he loses that expand, at this point I don't think you rebuild it. You just wait for the mines to run out and then you walk your tree over.
He's running back. And they still TP for Undead.
Yeah.
And Shadow for actually
This-
damaging a statue very nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, that bear! Oh my god. So, one thing to note, as the bear is transforming, well, this sounds like a minor thing, but it's really not. As that bear is transforming, it's still in the caster form. So when it's in that caster form and it takes one of those frostworm hits, like one frostworm hit does like 50% of the HP. So we just saw that bear's HP just absolutely melt. Now Starshaped was able to get the staff off, but it's really fun to see when those bears are transforming and they take that frostworm hit. They just go to like 10% HP instantly.
A player's forces are under attack.
You can't quite catch this army properly ever, like hold it into place to the point where you can kill it.
Yeah.
Night Elf.
That statue is low.
Hey, the Expo of Sheik's not mining now. So even though Starshaped doesn't have one, he's remaking it. What the fuck is that boneyard doing all the way out there?
Nice burn on the Death Knight there. He gets a rare burn on the Death Knight.
Yeah.
This level 5 Demon Hunter is starting to feel kind of strong now. He still shouldn't fight in his base. This is.
Yeah. I don't know why he doesn't get rid of the expansion.
It's still
Is it mining?
Oh, it's only one acolyte. Actually, one acolyte. Yeah, you want to send a dryad maybe something.
Yeah, I mean it's easy to kill and that's pretty annoying for undead.
I think he wanted to go for the kill here to really make sure he keeps undead back at home. I think if he goes for the expo and undead again attacks his expo, it's not that good.
Yeah. But fighting into an undead base is never recommended.
It's so crazy, by the way. Starshape has had dust for such a long time, but he's fighting so much that he keeps forgetting to use it to kill the shade, which has been on his army the entire time.
He is remaking that Tree of Life, by the way.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's nice. Demon Hunter is taking a beating.
Here's a card.
Oh, don't overextend this. You're ahead, Starshaped.
Yeah.
Don't overextend.
Still no more upgrades. Starshape just got a Moonwell, so he can go, he's out of 70 now. Does he staff that? Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
Sheik's
no,
linked to
they're
Ziggurat, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. We could have left the bear maybe to get rid of the expand. Sure, but
Something we've been hypercritical of Sheik's play, something to or of Starshape's play, but something to note about Sheik. Sheik doesn't have a damage upgrade on his units, which is I think that's a huge mistake. That one damage upgrade on Frostworms gives them like 10 or 15 extra damage, which even if you have one Frostworm, it's worth it. Let alone having a couple Fiends and a Frostworm, or in this case 2 Frostworms.
that's
He's still
really
doing
rough.
that second staff, by the way.
Yeah. It's really not a fight Starships wants to take now with a Demon Hunter.
Actually, the Frostworm stopped attacking, so he may be able to get away.
Yeah, it's 60 versus 61, but
Okay,
Death
let's
Knight
see
is
some
almost level 5.
I want to see some Mountain Giants now. Starshape.
He didn't get anti-magic potion on Demon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nah, guy, it's pretty exposed. Gotta be careful.
Dude, that's shade. Unreal. The entire game chilling there.
And the worst part is he has dust on it.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
time.
And he has the crystal ball.
Yeah, still.
Which, to be honest, should have been a cell a long time ago. There's more units now. You can dispel the clockwork goblins, right?
Yeah, you can, but it's not really worth it. It's better to save your mana.
The bears are doing.
What are you talking about? He has like mass dryads, all with mass mana.
Yeah. What is he gonna
Yeah,
do?
what
with
is he
his
saving
mana?
it for?
Yeah, no, you guys are right. You guys are right.
Yeah,
Fight is going pretty well for Starship. I
Yeah.
think.
I think the
So many
heroes weren't
fins.
that high on mana to start with.
Yeah.
And we're seeing the Demon Hunter inching close to level 6 here. Demon Hunter is 5.5, 5.6 right now.
If only he had boots, he would do so
Yeah.
much better.
Under attack.
Oh, is he gonna buy a Zeppelin again? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these bears are stuck fighting.
Yeah.
Not going to go well for the bears. God, look at how much damage those guys do.
What the hell are the
That guy's
wisps gonna do
exposed.
about it?
I don't know. These wisps are being pulled.
Maybe trying to go for surround?
Oh.
Crystal ball, crystal ball, crystal ball. Use it. Crystal ball.
Oh yeah, Crystal Ball.
Do it. Do it, Starshaped. Do it.
No.
They actually were killing me
Just
too
do
fast.
it.
Under attack.
Calm down, Shia. Jesus.
Where is the Tree of Eternity? Oh, it's at the bottom right. Okay.
Actually, crystal ball could be you know, I've been talking about how annoying frostworms flying over the trees are. He could have been using Crystal Ball this whole time to kind of counter that micro movement. I should have commented on that earlier. That would have been some really cool plays from Starshaped. And I hope to see that now that I realize that can be done.
Oh, we have a frostworm here. Are flying over the Night Elf base.
Are under attack.
69 HP.
What's the best item Starshape can find here?
Endurance are up.
Yeah, definitely. Jungle.
Dude, Unholy Aura, I think.
No, Endurance are is better.
Definitely not Mask of Madness. What?
Not Mask of Madness. Dota reference. Well, something to note, Starshape never got the Nature's Blessing upgrade, so that tree is walking very slowly. Oh, I love this AP. That's cute.
What? I was gonna say that's terrible and useless.
No, it's kind of cute. There is going to be an inevitable fight there, and having that
How
AP...
is it? Mate, he needs more units. He needs more upgrades.
No, because Starshaped is just going to camp his army right here.
Yeah, Starship just used the Crystal Ball on the other red spot to find out if there was an expand from Sheik.
Yeah.
A player's
Nice.
forces are under attack.
So he knows.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
So the way Starshaped is going to play this, and he's making me look good right now, is he's just going to camp his army right here because he knows it's 2 base to 1 right now, and he's going to get a massive 80 food army with huge upgrades.
You know, the
And if
problem
he
is
does-
that if you use a staff will TP right there, so not
Yeah.
next to Moonwell. So.
That's true. But if he sees the undead running up towards this expand, he's going to run in and wipe out this expand, and then he's going to take that trade and he's going to be happy about it. Then it'll be 1 base to 0. So the reason I say that AP is cute is because he's just going to camp here. If the undead does take a fight there, he's going to back up to this little choke point, and that AP will do some really nice damage to the frostworms. He's running to the shop here.
Yeah, by an info maybe. And a staff? Nice. Finally a staff.
Yeah, but now he's staffing next to his here.
Yeah,
This is
it's-
totally
it's too
useless
late.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Still no damage upgrade from Starshaped. I don't like that. No damage upgrade from Sheik either. What is with these guys not getting the first upgrade?
They're just making as many units as possible, but
Yeah, I agree. It sucks. Now pass me the Doritos.
I think it's gonna get level 4. It's Shady still. Oh, he used Dust.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally he did.
Wow. That's shade.
This is bad position. Oh my god, Starshaped. The enemy
Yeah,
army's
that's
right
a
behind
really-
you, bro. It's like a
Uh-oh.
horror movie right there.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
like
ugly.
this.
Not like this.
But-
Not like this.
Doesn't have a TP either. He could. I don't know why he's attacking actually, because he doesn't have to. But...
Sheik 61 supply, Starshaped 59.
Watch the bears melt.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
taking so much damage. And he has destroyers this time too. Actually absorb some mana from the roar used on most of those units. Demon Hunter is level 6. He needs a
Yeah.
he needs a Creel of his level 6 here.
Yeah. Oh, that frostworm is so.
Oh, he
It
got
goes
it.
down. Oh, that was so close.
Oh, the first one.
Oh, the next one.
Oh, the next one.
One
went down.
pixel
Demon
from
Hunter
level
is 1
6.
kill away.
One ghoul.
1 kill away,
He's got
and
it.
boom! Superman. Superman. What are you doing? Transform. No.
Yeah,
no.
but I think he's trying to save the Naga first.
Yeah,
He's getting chased.
Naga has no way of. It's
Lich
gonna
has
get
a
a
Nova.
Oh.
Yeah,
Level 5 Naga. Down.
Naga goes down. Starship lost everything.
Starshaped
super
is at
rich.
He has
20
23 supply.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
22
I really like this
34.
AP now. It's gonna win the game. Good job, Lado.
Thanks. Oh, he has 2 AFK Dryads. So, I'm kind of surprised Starship took that fight. I really thought he was just going to camp this position right here.
Yeah, me too. I don't think that was a necessary fight by any means, but
Yeah, he had double expo. If he just waits and masses to 80, I think get a
Yeah.
shop down there as well. I think here's the thing. I don't know if you guys saw, but he used dust down here, and then he scanned here with the crystal ball.
yeah.
So he had no way to scout. He just assumed, oh, the undead army is on their way to my expo, so I need to attack now.
True. Yeah, that's probably what he said. Oh,
Oh,
Here we
here it
go.
is. Superman. And no TP on undead, so he's fighting this. Focusing down these statues first. I love that. Get rid
Yeah,
of
it's
the
very
regeneration.
smart. Double pocket factory.
Dispel those freaking clockwork, please.
Oh,
He is. He just did it.
Only one.
yeah,
of
he
them.
did.
Yeah.
That level 3 factory, or sorry, level 2 factory from the level 3, level 4 now Tinker. Watch how much damage it does to this tree. Every little one, every single one of those explosions does so much damage. And he's re-engaging here, trying to focus down that Tinker. Tinker drops to 75 HP. It's at 55 HP, very close. He's going to switch the focus onto the Lich, and that bear comes in just in time
Yeah.
to juke the Demon Hunter and
Huge
punish
bear.
some of that much
It's your
needed
favorite mechanic, the
HP.
Zeppelin.
Oh god.
Save the Lich.
He killed the destroyer though, that's pretty good. And the expand stays alive.
And it's still 2 base
Naga-
for 1.
Yeah, Naga is coming back finally.
Can we please look at how much gold he has? Can we please get an upgrade? Just one upgrade, Starship.
Ah, he has no lumber though. It's tough to
I
get
think
upgrade.
the first tech upgrade is only like 25, 50 wood, something.
I think it's 75, isn't it?
Is it
75 lumber?
75?
I think so. It's going hippogriffs now.
I remember it
That's
being
pretty
very
smart.
cheap. I like the hippos. That is smart.
Yeah.
Sheik creeping his heroes here. Although the Tinker's the only one really getting the experience. Tinker's
Yeah.
very close to level 5.
What was the item? Claw plus 9? I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Naga's rejoining the fray here.
Oh, huge mana burn there. Where's the Naga? Taking their
There's no
time.
coil.
Yeah.
Oh, Froststorm goes down. Starship
It
is
should-
doing it. He's pushing him back.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah, killed
that's,
his
it's looking good.
Sheik's on 45 supply. He has 3k5 gold in the expo that he has. We can see the cooldown on the ultimate, right? I mean, even without that, he's winning. But when Demon gets
Yeah.
6
No, we
again.
can't. And that was a minor buff that Demon Hunter took in, I think it was 1.3 or something, where they increased the cooldown of Superman. So it went from being like 120 seconds to 180 seconds. Don't quote, that probably
So that's
isn't
a
right.
nerf, not a buff.
Or a nerf. Did I say buff? I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a minor nerf. It increased the cooldown. So it's a little bit higher than it used to be.
Yeah, I feel like Starshaped came back from the dead this game.
Yeah, very well done. He held down and
He can still lose
what?
if he gets nuked to death. But
yeah,
it's very
yeah,
unlikely.
he has to be careful there.
A player's forces are under attack.
He bought an invo.
I think getting a shop down there would have been amazing. For anti-magic
Yeah.
potions at least. Like there was only one destroyer ever made and then he got killed.
Yeah, the food supply 78 to 50. So the food supply, even if he loses that base, he is such a massive army lead right now. I mean, yeah, the only path to victory I see for Sheik at this point is focusing the heroes, maybe getting a nuke, because army-wise, Starshaped is in a pretty big advantage right
I
now.
can't believe the Tinker is almost level 5. This is absurd. And speaking of which, one unit and he gets it. And that's gonna be a Pocket Factory level 3. That's insane. And your priority is so much on mana burning the Lich and Death Knight that that Pocket Factory will be used. Big Nova landing. Frostworm will turn around. He webs the few amount of hippos that are there. Death Knight kind of stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
He went
Yes,
for
no
Coil
Death
3
Pact.
and Aura, yeah, and only Aura level 3, so there's no animate dead, there's no Death Pact. Starshape's mine out on the natural.
He
Yeah.
should start walking it. Yeah, there he goes. And still no Nature's Blessing. Well, he doesn't really have the wood for Nature's Blessing now, but
Yeah.
still no Nature's Blessing. But it doesn't matter that much because I don't think he's in a huge hurry to get the other expand.
Both of them have no lumber.
So how about this? How about this, guys?
Yeah, Sheik's
Starshaped
remaking
gets-
ghouls.
Yeah.
Starshaped grabs a third hero and solo creeps the top left to get him like level 2.5 with the tree.
Well, what would you get that would be useful?
A player's forces
I would go Pit Lord with Orb.
I think Firelord with Soulburn and Incinerate.
Or yeah, actually Dark Ranger with Silence wouldn't be bad here.
Yeah, but there's the Destroyer anyway.
Yeah.
Which I guess
don't-
he can plan on killing. It's harder for those to escape than for the frost worms.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, but he did lose all of those wisps
Yeah, it's
as he was
Nova.
repairing. Which
Yeah.
those wisps are hard to replace when you're at this amount of gold. He only has 100 gold, and that is his only source of income. He actually needs to walk these wisps down and these wisps down.
This is gonna remake the 5.
He's gonna lose the Tree of Life. Yeah.
Oopsie daisies.
Wow, that frostman does so much damage.
Yeah. But that could be an opportunity for Starship.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon's got ultimate, I'm gonna assume by now.
Yeah, definitely. He's going for the Lich. There's TP transferred.
So I think Starshaped now cleans this expo, maybe expos there, and then attacks the expo of Sheik, and then transform there. And basically, when you attack somebody's expo and you transform there, you say, okay, you can't run away because otherwise I'm gonna kill your important base.
Yeah, I think that's a great game plan, and that's exactly what I expect them to do here.
To be fair, Sheik's expand is about to be mined out.
Yeah.
What about the item?
Claws plus
Claw plus
12, not bad at all.
He has to pick it up though.
Put it on the Demon Hunter! Oh my god!
My
Put it on
god! Oh, he's going. Okay.
He's putting it on the Nugget.
No! He's not.
No,
Oh.
no.
No!
Under siege.
No!
Can we pause?
Uh,
I can't pause. I'm not referring.
He's too worried about not throwing the game. Superman!
Whoa!
Whoa, Superman by himself?
He needs
Okay.
to invul. He needs to invul right now. He's taking way too much damage.
He's got rune break.
Invul!
What?
He's stepping away. That was super risky though.
Oh my god. It's like it's all going according to plan. He used all
Please
his
don't
lick.
throw this Starshaped. Oh my goodness.
Lich is level 6. But
He is rebuilding a tree over here, but oh my goodness, very unnecessary.
Heal
not
yourself.
small
I can't
losses.
wait until the Lich picks up this class, by the way.
he's already placed. Oh, there's still a orange cap on the right. If only
the-
did it at the
Oh, yeah,
beginning.
that's crazy.
Is under siege.
Scroll the
the
Beast.
reason-
Scroll the Beast actually gonna force the Dryas to use Dispel.
Yeah, he'll just put that on autocast. I wish Sheik is gonna sell the scroll to be.
Hey, Sheik's got a
Um,
bunch of golds. He can go to like 60 supply.
Yeah.
The reason I said he should put that clause on the Demon Hunter is when he does all that splash
Guys,
damage.
I think Sheik
He's-
might win.
Yeah. He can win, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he can win. He shouldn't have been able to win this, but he can win.
Kill the boneyard? Maybe defend the base. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Sheik just broke 50, like he's going to 59 straight away.
Yeah, he could have killed the boneyard.
And he's gonna scout top left with the Acolyte and see there is a class plus 12 on the ground.
I wonder if Starshaped has seen that. And he's gonna be like, oh shit.
Town is under siege.
Oh god, the demon. Sheik has TP as well. And he can just kill a bunch of units and then TP out when he's out of mana, to be honest.
He's splitting his units too much, Starship, I feel, but
I think, yeah, he's losing patience against this undead. He
Yeah.
didn't run, just running around.
losing a lot. He's like behind it, down in supply now. There's TP.
Oh,
Can
the
get
Lich.
The Lich.
Fort Lightning!
Lightning.
Oh, so close!
Oh.
42.
Wow.
The Acolytes at the top.
Town is under
Is he gonna go there?
I would send the Death Knight right now.
Oh, who's gonna get the claws? He needs to staff his DH over there to make sure he gets it.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, staff would go there. Oh, the altar
I-
died, by the way. From the Pocket
but
Factory,
he
which was
is-
left behind.
He did. He staffed over with his Demon Hunter. Pick up those claws.
The
drop some.
altar for Night Elf died. He can't replace his hero. The Pocket Factory was
Yeah.
left. He's gonna get the Moon Wheel as well.
Yeah,
Oh my
the Pocket
God.
Factory does so much damage. That's a level 3 Pocket Factory. That alone can wipe out a base, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Let's get a pick up on the Lich, on the Naga. Okay. Yeah, but Sheik is at. He has 2 Frost Realms. He has 1 Abomination. It's looking good for him.
Actually, yeah, he opens Pocket Factory just before the mana burn for minus 22 here. Frostworm's gonna do a ton of damage to those bears. Scroll of the Beast is used, and Dryads are
He's
not really
the-
dispelling anything. It's gonna do so much damage here. I mean, those Frostworms, they hit at plus 26 right now.
Level 7 Demon Hunter, level 6 Naga, but not super useful.
DK is out of mana now. Naga taking a ton of damage from the Pocket Factory. The Pocket Factory is just doing work on the ground. Guaranteed that just came off cooldown. He casts Superman again, but I don't think that's going to be enough to take this.
Oh,
My
he loses the
goodness.
Naga.
Starshaped! I'm gonna cry.
Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah, it's 40 against 13, even though he has an expand. Doesn't matter.
The Tinker going into tank mode.
Oh, he's level 6 Tinker, wow. GG.
Oh my goodness. Starshaped is not going to feel good going into game 2 after that.
Yeah.